Your half hour isn't up yet. I'll tell you what. Suppose you take the last part just once more without a mistake, and we'll call it a day.
But, gee, Mom, I've done it almost 1,000,000 times. Can I look, Pop? Can I?
It's about bedtime for you, isn't it, son? All right. Just a few minutes more.
There you go again, George. Ever since you got back, you've been undoing all my training. You're spoiling him.
I'm sorry, honey. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. I guess I'll have to learn all over again, being the man of the house, I mean.
Ain't Mom funny?
You mean, isn't Mom funny?
And what's so funny, anyway?
There's Pop. And who are those other guys?
It's Sam, Harry, and Bert.
Did they kill any Japs, too?
Yeah, I guess they did.
Who's that fella? Who is he, huh?
That's Joe Thompson. He was my buddy. My pal, a wonderful guy. Never saw that picture. This little girl was about the same age as you. I remember now, 3 days younger than you. Pretty little kid. Here, it's time for you to be in bed.
Oh, Pop.
Come on up to bed with you.
Come on, Billy, I'll take you up. Say good night.
Good night, Pop.
Good night, pal.
What was the name of that little girl?
Mary. I think. Yeah, I remember now. Mary.
So we named her Mary after her mother.
She's beautiful, Joe. I'd be proud, too, if I was her old man.
Oh, what's the use of kidding myself? I'm scared to death. Don't get me wrong, George. It's not the bullets. It's this kid of mine. She's all I got. And I'm all she's got since her mother died. Oh, but someday I'll make it all up to her when I get back. If I get back. See that she gets a real home. God, I've got to get back.
Cut it out. Quit it, Joe, will you? You'll be back there with her. Sure you will. And you'll be damn proud of your little Mary. Me, I can hardly wait till I get back to the wife and the kid. And a clean home. Even my beat-up bedroom slippers. Hey, Joan just wrote me a letter. Said Billy's taking piano lessons. Says he'd love it if... Yeah, right here. Says he'd love it if he didn't have to practice. Imagine that. If he didn't have to practice.
God, I've got to get back. I've got to get back. You made it, George. Everything you prayed for. Wife, kid, home, everything. Yeah, you made it. I didn't. What about my little girl, George? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she?
Gotta find out what happened to that kid of Joe's. Why didn't I ask Joe where she was? There must be a way.
No, sorry.
No, never heard of it.
Sorry. No word. Very sorry.
No,
nothing to do.
Sorry.
No,
never heard of it.
Why, yes.
Will you repeat that address again, please?
Eaton Rapids, Michigan. E-A-T-O-N, Eaton Rapids, R-A-P-I-D-S, Michigan. Thanks. Thank you very much.
Where is she, George?
It's even worse than I thought, Joan. Her grandmother died, and the old man couldn't take care of her anymore, so he sent her to some orphan asylum in Eaton Rapids, Michigan. Imagine that. Orphan asylum. It's as bad as a prison. Hundreds of kids all dressed alike. Skinny, starved, worked to death. I can just see the poor kid now. They can't get away with that. No pal of mine is going to have a kid in the orphan asylum, not while I've got a home. Joan, we're going to bring her here. We've got to. We'll make room somehow. I'll sleep on the sofa and Mary will sleep with you. It'll be swell for Billy. Just like a new sister. That's what he needs. Yeah, that's it. Hi, Joan.
Okay.
You can't treat Joe's kid that way. I'll get her out of there if I have to tear up the joint. I'll show him. I'm going to leave tomorrow night.
Well, that's fine. Did the children enjoy it?
Where is she? Where are you hiding her?
I'll call you back.
All right, where is she?
Where is who?
You know who. Mary.
Mary?
Joe's Mary. Mary Thompson, my buddy's little kid.
Oh, Mary Thompson. Is anything wrong?
Quit the stalling. You know what's wrong. I come to get her out of here, and right now, too.
Get her out of here?
You heard me, mister. My buddy's kid deserves a real home.
Why, of course she does. Every child does.
Right. I come to take Mary out of this orphanage.
Well, Mr.
Kelly. Double L-Y and no E.
Well, Mr. Kelly, did Mary say she wanted to leave here?
Of course not. How could she get word out to me?
Well, I think we'd better look into this.
Oh, no, you don't. I'm not going to lose sight of you for 1 minute. Where's the barracks?
Barracks?
Yeah, where do you keep the kids?
That's where Mary lives. We'll ask her mother if we can see her.
Did you say mother?
Yes. That's what she is to Mary. Mother.
Oh, hello, Mr. Hartley. Won't you come in?
Thank you, Miss Morton.
Here, try this one. Swell, now it'll be a cinch.
Mr. Kelly? Mr. Kelly.
Huh?
This is Mrs. Morton, Mary's mother.
No, I'm glad to know you.
Mr. Kelly has come to see Mary Thompson.
Well, Mary's taking a nap just now. She'll be up soon. Won't you make yourselves at home?
Nice place here.
We think it's nice. It's just the right size for my family of 8. Oh, I completely forgot. Excuse me. Thank goodness, just in time. We're having a birthday cake tonight. It's a surprise. Can you keep a secret?
Sure.
It's for Mary's birthday party. She usually catches on to everything, but this time we fooled her. She doesn't suspect a thing. That's Helen Anderson. Married now and has a child of her own. She writes me at least once a month. In her last letter, she asked me how I used to make those deep dish apple pies she loved. She wants to try them on her husband. And here's my Bob. He made the team at state this year. He just sent me this picture.
With love to Mother. Bob. That's wonderful.
Oh, Mommy!
Well, there's our Mary now. In here, dear.
Oh, hello, Mr. Hartley.
Hi, Mary.
Mary, this is Mr. Kelly. He came to see you. He was a friend of your daddy.
How do you do, Mr. Kelly?
Hello, Mary. Oh, you're as pretty as your picture.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome. My, what a nice dress.
Thank you. You should see the new one Mommy got me. It has dots all over it. And the sleeves come up to here.
Really?
And ruffles and everything. Oh, it's beautiful. Isn't Mommy wonderful? Can you keep a secret, Uncle George?
I sure can.
We're having a big birthday cake tonight for a surprise party.
No.
Yes. And do you know who it's for?
No. Who?
Me.
So you kicked me once.
Yes. We'll take it in that hand right there.
That's right.
So that's Mary's home, huh?
Yes. Now I believe you understand what I meant by the word mother.
Yeah. Yeah, she's swell.
And there's a mother like her in every one of these houses, bringing up her family of 8 or 10 like brothers and sisters under one roof, teaching the children how to live happily with each other, teaching the older ones how to care for the youngsters. This is the heart of the place. Everything we do, every activity on this 640-acre child's village is designed to back up the work of these house mothers in bringing these children up into healthy, happy young men and women, young Americans. Here's where the kids develop their appetites. We've got a trained playground instructor for the little ones. These boys have done pretty well in competition. They brought home quite a few awards. This whole outdoor athletic plant was donated by the Cootie organization. We're very proud of it. That's where the new swimming pool is going. The plans are all finished and the finances arranged for. The kids can hardly wait for it. For indoor recreation, the Ladies' Auxiliary built this community center. And, of course, the gang is always there rooting for their brothers and sisters. The kids are putting on some pretty good shows here, too. The Scouts are getting ready for a show tonight. They're one of the outstanding troops in the council. And then the girls' organizations are always busy. They get together regularly, often to do some kind of artwork, if they're interested, or just to spend a pleasant time talking about the things girls like to talk about. This is our reading room with over 2,000 books furnished by the Cooties. There's a trained librarian in charge.
You kid?
No, that's just a girlfriend of Jean's. Probably going to spend the weekend with her.
You mean the kids can bring their friends to their homes?
Sure. And the kids often spend weekends in town, in the homes of their friends. Or take vacations away with friends and relatives.
Must be quite a job to supply food and clothes for all these kids. The mothers must go into town quite often, eh?
No, the mothers have enough to do raising their families, so we brought the stores to them. Here in our own central stores, mothers help the little ones select clothes. And they get their towels and linens here, too. The older boys and girls do their own shopping. And so do the younger ones. Here's a time saver for Mother. The day's food supplies for each home are portioned out here, following a well-balanced menu prepared by an expert dietitian. The same menu for all the mothers. Most of our food is supplied from our own farm.
What's the idea of the state names on the boxes?
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Each cottage was donated by some state department, county council, post, or auxiliary, and carries its name. Each box is delivered to the home. Then Mother and her older daughters go to work. And the boys just stand around and sniff.
I know. Just like me and Billy. This place would certainly spoil me in a hurry.
Not these youngsters. While the girls are busy helping Mother and learning all about housework, our boys pick out projects which interest them most. There are plenty of odd jobs around a going farm. Jobs which not only give the boys an opportunity to apply their time usefully and to learn, but also to earn money for themselves as they work. The pay depending upon how hard the job is. These are projects that develop self-reliance and a sense of responsibility. Oh no, these boys won't spoil. They enjoy the work. They are learning and earning. For instance, some of our boys are in business for themselves. Take Ted over there. He rented a half-acre of ground, on paper of course, and paid for the plowing. Then he bought his seeds, and he pays the other boys who help him with the project. And when his crop is sold, he gets the profit. And another thing, with boys and girls leading healthful, busy lives, discipline is a minor problem. Taking away certain privileges for a while does the trick.
Yeah, I guess you're right. That's the way we punish Billy. He'd rather take a licking than miss a ball game. Kids are the same everywhere, I guess. Oh, by the way, Mr. Hartley, where does Mary go to school? Got a schoolhouse on the ground?
No. The one thing we didn't want was a school of our own. We try to avoid any feeling of segregation. These are normal, healthy children, and they should associate with other children, out of the home, in public schools. And it would be wasteful to try to duplicate the fine work of the Eaton Rapids schools. Our school buses take the children to school. It's only a short run into town. And on Sundays, the children and the mothers attend the church of their choice.
How old do the kids have to be before they get in the home?
Well, with this new nursery, we can take them now as infants. The Ladies' Auxiliary built this. And they also built and equipped this fine hospital to protect the health of everyone in the home. Before a child is admitted to the home, he has to pass a physical and mental examination. All we ask is that he be a normal, average child. All this young fellow needs is a chance in life to become a useful citizen, like your own little boy. The doctor is here every day, and a dentist takes care of every child's teeth. Well, what do you think now?
The only thing I knew about orphan homes is what I saw in the movies. Or when the local politicians started dishing out the dirt.
Well, you won't find any politics in the management of this home. The Board of Trustees is made up of a member of each of the service commands, the president of the Ladies' Auxiliary, and the commander-in-chief of the VFW. They transact all the important business of the home. A small management committee of 3 answers to the board. One member of this management committee is a member of the board, so they're always represented. Another member of the management committee has been active in the work of the home since 1925. All these people serve entirely without pay.
It must take a lot of dough to operate a place like this.
Yes, but a little goes a long way. We receive 1 cent from the sale of each Buddy Poppy. And the profit, all the profits from the Christmas seals. And the sale of our surplus fruits and fresh vegetables helps add to the total. Of course, we welcome and appreciate other donations.
Gee, I wish there was some way I could help.
You can help. Go back home and tell every member of your post what you've learned today. Don't pull any punches. Tell them what you expected to find, and tell them what you saw. Also tell them that we can care for many more children as soon as funds are available for more family units, mothers, cottages, and for maintenance. And tell them that the money each of them gives, the funds raised by their posts, auxiliaries, coolie tents, or departments, is an investment. Not in land, equipment, and buildings, but in the right of their buddies' children to grow up and develop into fine young men and women who are proud of their heritage. Oh, there's just one thing more I'd like you to see before we leave. I think we can just about make it if we hurry.
Milk and jelly. Cookies. I wonder what kind of dessert we're going to have. Well, you want chocolate? I want pineapple. I can't believe it. I hope you're around with Holdemil and jelly. Maybe ice cream. Happy birthday. I wonder what kind of dessert we're going to have. Eyes are bulgy.
After what he ate for supper, you'd think he'd be full.
Oh, man. Doesn't that look nice, Barbara? That icing makes
Now make a wish, honey, and blow out the candles.
I wish that every little girl and every little boy could have sisters and brothers and a wonderful mommy like mine.
Huh, babe?